Colony morphology is the physical appearance of bacterial colonies on a plate, such as those you observe on your environmental sample on TSA. Colonies that look different on a plate belong to different species of bacteria. But even colonies that look identical on a plate may belong to different species. Describing colony morphology is just one tiny part of characterizing bacteria. Colony morphology is described with 6 characteristics. Some are pretty obvious. For others, you have to learn some new terminology. To observe colony morphology better, we included a small magnifying glass in your supply box that magnifies tenfold. This will allow you to see and describe the colony morphology much better. The 6 characteristics that are used to describe colony morphology are size, color, texture, shape, elevation, and margin. Let us look at each of these. First of all, size. Some bacteria form small colonies, others medium-sized, and yet others form large colonies. To some extent, this is subjective. I may call medium-sized what you call large. Most environmental colonies are white or off-white in color, but any color is possible, such as yellow, orange, blue, green, pink, or black. The texture of the colony is determined by whether the colony holds on to a lot of moisture or not. If the color of the colony is flat, the texture is dry. If the color appears shiny, the texture is moist. Now, shape or form. Some bacteria form tiny colonies called punctiform. Round colonies are called circular. Colonies with a stringy appearance are called filamentous. Others are irregular in shape. Rhizoid colonies have these root-like structures sticking out from them, and others are spindle-shaped. The elevation refers to how much the colony sticks out above the medium. You may have to tilt the plate a bit so you can look at the colonies from the side. Some colonies lie flat and do not stick out at all from the surface. Raised colonies stick out a bit. Convex colonies have a rounded top. And if that rounded top is very pronounced, the elevation is called pulvinate. If the colony is convex with the center clearly protruding, kind of a fried egg appearance, the colony is called umbinate. And if the center of a convex colony dips in, sort of like a volcano, it is called crateriform. The margin refers to the outer edge of the colony. If the margin is smooth, we call it entire. If it is wavy, we call it undulate. If the waves are very pronounced, we call it lobate. And then for colonies that have a filamentous shape, we cannot really describe the margin, so we just say filamentous.